Steve Holm, Edina Realty and the Home Team, and I'm with you today for the March 1st edition of Sound Advice. Today we're going to talk about how to succeed as a buyer in a market that has tight inventory, low numbers of homes for sale, and multiple offers are common. So the two of them go hand in hand. How do you succeed as a buyer in that kind of a challenging market? First of all, I'm just going to give you a peek behind the curtain. So the three things I'm going to talk about: be creative, eliminate the worry, and make it personal. So first of all, get creative. How do you beat the others to the punch? How do you swim against the stream as a buyer? First of all, look hard at coming soon listings. Edina Realty has a website of new listings that aren't yet on the market. It's called Sell My Home. So that's a great resource with an Edina Realty agent to surf homes that aren't yet on the market. Second is looking at other websites coming soon. So there's multiple websites and bulletin boards online that have coming soon listings. Some of them are foreclosures and auctions and really difficult to find much fidelity with, but others are actually very helpful. So try and beat others to the punch by getting creative. Look at homes before they get on the market, or you can also look at homes within an hour of them getting on the market. So with an active, aggressive MLS search, you can get listings before they even have pictures on them. So within an hour of hitting the market, and you can go out and look at homes. So think about times when other people aren't willing to go out and look at homes, either late at night, early in the morning before work, on your lunch hour, or maybe you steal away for a long break from lunch. I'm not suggesting playing hooky, don't want to get anyone in trouble, but think about times that you can leave work and go out looking at homes. So there's my get creative strategy. The second is make it personal. So write a letter to the sellers and make it as personal, as sappy, as heart-wrenching as you can. Just got married, had our first kid, love your home. My significant other and I, your home was the favorite home that we saw. It's obvious that you love your home and you put your heart and soul into it. Everyone loves their home, and they love it just as much when you love their home. So in a multiple offer situation, if they know that you love their home and you love how they've taken care of it, the colors they've picked out, the decorating they've done, and you can make them love you, oh my goodness, that's a win-win-win. So make it personal. That's my second tip. Third tip is eliminate the worry. So as a buyer, or think like a seller. That's the key when you're negotiating, is think like the other party. So as a seller, what are the things that worry you? One, probably the biggest one, is financing. How do you eliminate the worry of a seller on financing? Most importantly, make sure you have a recent pre-approval letter, and one that has contact information for your loan officer. I think having the dollar amount that you're pre-approved for is a good idea. And the reason being, so if you're buying a $150,000 house, not too many of those these days, but let's say you're buying a $150,000 house and you're pre-approved for $1 million. And your pre-approval letter says you're pre-approved for $1 million. That is a strong pre-approval letter, and you're going to eliminate the worry of the seller. Now, let's say you're buying a $150,000 house and your pre-approval letter says you're pre-approved for $140,000, or let's say $150,000 for argument's sake. As a seller, do you think that might cause concern? Or for the listing agent, do you think that might cause concern? Absolutely. As a listing agent, I get concerned when I think the buyers are on the razor's edge of not qualifying for the house. If the interest rates go up just a little bit, take a little blip upwards, they're no longer qualified. So that's a bad thing, to accept an offer from a buyer whose money evaporates potentially. So dollar amount above the purchase price, great, I think, to have. Makes you a strong buyer. Second thing to do, have your loan officer call the listing agent. So as a listing agent, I always call the loan officers to confirm the financing. I want to know what they have done to give the pre-approval order. I want to confirm as a listing agent doing due diligence for my seller that the financing is solid. So make sure, or have your loan officer call the listing agent to tell them what a rock solid buyer you are, how great your financing is. So there you have it. Those are my 3 tips for being successful as a home buyer in a difficult seller's market. Call me with contact me with any questions. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. I'm going to take a week off, but I will be back in a week. So what will that be? That will be a week from Tuesday with some seller's tips for selling a home in a winter market. Steve Holme, Dana Realty, and the Home Team. Thanks for watching.